If you're over 65, there are 4 nuts you absolutely should be eating and 4 you definitely need to avoid. It might sound surprising, but eating the wrong types of nuts can actually increase your risk of heart disease by as much as 48%. And for those in their senior years, the risks only grow more serious. This isn't just speculation. It's backed by solid scientific research. In fact, a study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology revealed that certain nuts can lead to increased inflammation, higher blood pressure, and even accelerate memory decline over time. Here's the truly alarming part. Some of the most popular nuts that people snack on daily might actually be among the most harmful, especially for older adults. Many seniors mistakenly believe these nuts are a healthy choice when in reality they could be doing more harm than good. There's one nut in particular, which we'll reveal later, that contains a toxic compound capable of damaging your liver, kidneys, and brain over time. What's worse is that this nut is likely already in your kitchen. It's often promoted as part of low-carb or keto diets, but for aging bodies, it could be a hidden danger. Don't worry, we're here to help you make the right choices. In this video, we'll highlight the top nuts seniors should eat to support heart health, sharpen brain function, and build strong bones. Just as importantly, we'll reveal the nuts you should steer clear of, the ones that may be quietly undermining your health every single day. And at the very end, we'll uncover the truth about the number 1 nut that should never be in your diet. Most people don't even realize the risks it carries until it's too late. Number 4, almonds. As we age, keeping our bones strong becomes more important than ever, and almonds can play a major role in that mission. These small but mighty nuts are loaded with calcium and vitamin E, 2 nutrients that are absolutely essential for maintaining bone health. Believe it or not, just a single cup of almonds provides around 97 milligrams of calcium. That might not seem like a huge number at first glance, but it's a meaningful amount when it comes to slowing down age-related bone loss, a process that speeds up after 65. Fractures become a far greater concern in our senior years, so anything we can do to reinforce bone strength is a smart move for long-term wellness. But calcium is just the beginning. Almonds are also rich in magnesium, a crucial mineral that many seniors unfortunately fall short on. Magnesium plays a key role in helping calcium get absorbed into your bones, exactly where it belongs. And just as importantly, it helps prevent calcium from accumulating in your arteries, a problem that can dramatically raise your risk of heart disease. Considering how vital heart health is as we get older, ensuring calcium ends up in the right places becomes a top priority. That's just one more reason almonds deserve a place in your daily routine. The benefits don't end there. Almonds are high in healthy monounsaturated fats, the kind that help lower harmful LDL cholesterol levels. This matters greatly because the risk of heart disease only rises with age, making heart-friendly fats more valuable than ever. A handful of almonds each day can support not only stronger bones, but also a healthier cardiovascular system. And we can't forget about fiber. Almonds provide about 3.5 grams of fiber per serving, which is particularly beneficial since nearly 40% of older adults experience issues with constipation. That makes almonds a great ally for digestive health too. But here's an added bonus that many people don't realize. Almonds are fantastic for your brain. Research from Tufts University indicates that almonds may help shield the brain from oxidative stress, one of the major contributors to age-related cognitive decline. Regular almond consumption could help keep your brain cells healthier and sharper for longer, potentially lowering your risk of memory issues. To get the most benefit, try eating almonds with the skin on. The skins are full of flavonoids, and when combined with vitamin E, they deliver double the antioxidant power. However, it's worth noting that whole almonds can be tough to chew, especially if you deal with dental problems or difficulty swallowing. But don't worry, there are plenty of alternatives. Sliced almonds or unsweetened almond butter are fantastic options that still offer all the powerful benefits. No need to miss out on what these nutrient-rich nuts have to offer. In the end, almonds are far more than just a snack. They're a true superfood that can support bone density, heart function, brain performance, and digestive health, all crucial for aging well. Adding almonds to your daily diet is one simple yet powerful way to protect your body and mind as you grow older. Number 3, walnuts. Walnuts are one of the best nuts for brain health. And it's not just because they resemble tiny brains. These powerhouse nuts are loaded with a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid called ALA, which plays a critical role in supporting the brain's communication network and maintaining the flexibility and health of brain cell membranes. This becomes even more crucial as we age and need to preserve strong neural connections. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who consumed 1.5 ounces of walnuts daily over 8 weeks showed measurable improvements in their brain's processing speed and cognitive flexibility. That means walnuts may help keep your thinking sharp and agile as you grow older. But the benefits don't stop there. Walnuts are rich in polyphenols, potent plant compounds capable of crossing the blood-brain barrier to reduce inflammation in the brain. This anti-inflammatory effect may help slow the progression of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and dementia. Additionally, walnuts naturally contain melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep. Since melatonin production decreases as we age, eating a small handful of walnuts in the evening might help promote better sleep quality. Beyond brain health, walnuts offer powerful cardiovascular benefits. They're high in the amino acid arginine, which supports healthy blood vessel function. Combined with their polyphenol content, walnuts help reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, working together to lower blood pressure and improve overall heart health. In fact, they can even enhance the effectiveness of certain medications, an important consideration for seniors managing chronic conditions. To get the most out of your walnuts, store them in the refrigerator, as they can become rancid quickly when left at room temperature. A daily serving of 7 to 9 walnut halves is ideal. If you crack them open yourself, you also give your hands and fine motor skills a light workout. And if you're not a fan of their slightly bitter taste, don't worry. That bitterness is actually a sign of the powerful antioxidants working to protect your body. So don't skip out on these brain-boosting, heart-loving nuts. Number 2, pistachios. Pistachios may be one of the most underrated nuts, especially when it comes to heart health and aging. These vibrant green nuts are naturally low in sodium while being high in potassium, with about 285 milligrams per serving. That combination is incredibly beneficial for seniors as it helps the kidneys flush out excess sodium. As we age, our bodies become more likely to retain sodium, which can raise blood pressure and increase cardiovascular risk. Pistachios help counter that, making them an ideal snack for maintaining balance. The heart benefits don't end there. Regularly eating a handful of pistachios can lower systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 points, a change comparable to the effects of some blood pressure medications, but without the potential side effects. For seniors, keeping blood pressure in check is one of the most important steps toward overall wellness. And pistachios offer a natural, delicious way to help achieve that goal. Pistachios also stand out for their impact on eye health. They contain 2 powerful antioxidants, lutein and zeaxanthin, that are known to protect against age-related macular degeneration, AMD, the leading cause of vision loss after age 60. So in addition to supporting your heart, pistachios also help preserve sharp, healthy vision, a double win as you age. Another bonus: pistachios are gentle on your teeth and gums. If you've ever had difficulty chewing tougher nuts, you'll appreciate how easy pistachios are to eat. And because they come in shells, eating them more slowly becomes a natural habit. Watching the empty shells pile up is a helpful visual cue to stop, making it easier to avoid overeating. For those with arthritis or limited hand strength, you can find pistachios that are already partially opened, making them more accessible. The recommended daily portion is about 49 pistachios, or roughly 1 ounce. Just make sure to choose unsalted or lightly salted options to avoid excess sodium. With all these benefits, from heart and eye health to mindful snacking, it's no wonder pistachios deserve a regular place in every senior's diet. Number 1, Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts might not get as much attention as some other nuts, but they're a nutritional powerhouse, especially for older adults. One of their standout features is their remarkable ability to support thyroid health. The thyroid gland may be small, but it plays a huge role in regulating energy levels, metabolism, and mood. Unfortunately, thyroid function often declines with age, leading to symptoms like fatigue, weight gain, and depression. Just one Brazil nut can provide more than your daily recommended intake of selenium, a critical mineral needed to maintain optimal thyroid function. But selenium's benefits extend far beyond the thyroid. It also helps protect nerve cells, making it an essential nutrient for maintaining brain health as we age. High levels of oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain are closely linked to cognitive decline, and selenium has been shown to help counter these effects. That makes Brazil nuts a natural ally in the fight against age-related memory loss and cognitive issues. Brazil nuts also contribute to heart health through their healthy unsaturated fats, which can help lower bad cholesterol levels. Their fiber content further supports digestion, a key concern for many seniors. So by eating Brazil nuts, you're not just helping your brain and thyroid, you're also giving your heart and digestive system a boost. That said, it's important to eat Brazil nuts in moderation. Their selenium content is extremely high, which means it's very easy to get too much of a good thing. Consuming too many Brazil nuts can lead to selenium toxicity, which may cause symptoms like nausea, hair loss, and nerve problems. To stay safe while still reaping the benefits, limit your intake to just 1 or 2 nuts per day. If you're looking for a simple and effective way to support your thyroid, brain, heart, and digestive health all at once, Brazil nuts deserve a spot in your daily routine. Just remember, when it comes to these nutrient-dense nuts, a little goes a long way. Now that we've explored the best nuts for your health, let's talk about the ones you should avoid, starting with number 4. Number 4, peanuts. Peanuts might seem like a harmless and satisfying snack, but for seniors, they can actually pose several significant health concerns. First, it's important to note that peanuts, despite being grouped with nuts, are technically legumes, and unlike true nuts, they come with some hidden dangers that are often overlooked. One of the most serious concerns is their tendency to become contaminated with aflatoxins, harmful toxins produced by certain types of mold. These toxins have been linked to liver damage and a higher risk of liver cancer. As we age, our liver's ability to detoxify harmful substances declines, which makes older adults more vulnerable to the damaging effects of aflatoxins. But that's not where the risks end. Peanuts are also very high in omega-6 fatty acids. While omega-6s are essential in small amounts, too much can throw off the body's omega balance and promote inflammation. For seniors, this is particularly concerning, as inflammation plays a major role in chronic conditions such as arthritis, joint pain, and other degenerative diseases. As inflammation becomes a bigger issue with age, adding more fuel to the fire by eating too many peanuts could make things worse. Another problem with peanuts is how they're commonly consumed. They're often found in processed snack foods where they're coated in sugar roasted in unhealthy oils, and heavily salted. These additives can lead to elevated blood pressure, increased cholesterol levels, and unwanted weight gain, all of which are particularly problematic for seniors trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle. The added salt alone can cause spikes in blood pressure, while added sugars and oils can increase the risk of heart disease and metabolic issues. Although peanuts are widely popular and often considered a convenient snack, their potential downsides make them a poor choice for older adults. The risks of aflatoxin exposure, their inflammatory omega-6 content, and the unhealthy additives found in many peanut products all add up. While eating a few peanuts occasionally might not be harmful, making them a daily part of your diet could be working against your long-term health goals. Especially for those over 65, it's best to choose alternatives that support the body rather than foods that could silently chip away at your well-being. Number 3, cashews. Cashews are often seen as a creamy, delicious, and seemingly healthy snack, but for seniors there are several hidden risks that make them less ideal, especially when it comes to managing blood sugar. While many people believe cashews are heart healthy, the truth is they're relatively high in carbohydrates compared to other nuts, and this can cause blood sugar levels to spike. This is particularly important for the estimated 25% of seniors who are living with diabetes or prediabetes. Cashews also have a relatively high glycemic index, meaning they can raise blood sugar quickly after eating, posing a challenge for those working to keep glucose levels stable. But blood sugar isn't the only concern. Cashews are also high in oxalates, naturally occurring compounds that can interfere with the body's ability to absorb calcium. That's a big issue for seniors who already face a higher risk of bone loss and need every bit of calcium they can get. Even more concerning is the fact that oxalates can contribute to the formation of kidney stones. Seniors are already more susceptible to kidney stone development due to age-related changes in kidney function, and consuming too many cashews can further increase that risk. And if that weren't enough, many store-bought cashews come roasted in unhealthy oils and loaded with salt. These added ingredients can elevate bad cholesterol levels, raise blood pressure, and strain the cardiovascular system. For seniors working hard to maintain a heart-healthy lifestyle, those extra oils and sodium can easily cancel out the potential benefits cashews might offer in their raw, unsalted form. Excess salt is especially problematic for those with high blood pressure or a history of heart disease, conditions that become more common with age. So while cashews are certainly tasty and can be enjoyed in moderation, they come with a set of health drawbacks that older adults need to take seriously. If you're diabetic, have a history of kidney stones, or are watching your sodium intake, cashews might not be the best nut for your daily routine. Consider choosing nuts that are lower in carbs, free of oxalates, and rich in heart-healthy fats instead. While a small serving of cashews from time to time won't necessarily hurt, making them your go-to snack could make managing your health much more difficult in the long run. Number 2, macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts may taste rich and buttery, making them feel like a luxurious treat, but for seniors, they can easily become too much of a good thing. These nuts are extremely high in both calories and saturated fats, which makes them problematic for older adults, especially those who are trying to maintain a healthy weight or manage chronic conditions. Just a small handful of macadamias can pack a calorie punch, and when eaten regularly, they may contribute to gradual weight gain. This is especially important for seniors to keep in mind, as managing a healthy weight is vital for controlling conditions such as diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and joint pain. The fat content in macadamia nuts only adds to the issue. While some fats are beneficial, the saturated fats in macadamias can increase LDL cholesterol, the bad kind that clogs arteries and raises the risk of heart disease. That's a concern all seniors should take seriously, given that age already raises cardiovascular risk, but calories and fats aren't the only reasons macadamia nuts might not be ideal. These nuts are also very dense and hard, which can present a real challenge for anyone with dental issues. Seniors who wear dentures, have weak teeth, or suffer from gum sensitivity may find macadamias uncomfortable or even painful to eat. There's also a lesser-known risk. For individuals with gallbladder issues or a history of gallstones, macadamia nuts could trigger problems. Their richness can place added strain on the gallbladder, potentially leading to painful flare-ups. Given how common gallbladder issues become with age, this is another reason to be cautious about eating too many macadamias. Because of their dense nutritional profile, seniors should treat them as an occasional indulgence rather than a regular snack. Although macadamia nuts are undeniably delicious, they may be too heavy in calories and fats for seniors who are managing their weight, heart health, or dental comfort. If you're working on maintaining your best health, there are many other nuts that provide health benefits without the added risks. It's okay to enjoy macadamias once in a while, but they shouldn't be your go-to. By choosing lighter, nutrient-dense options, you'll do your body a favor and stay on track for better health as you age. Or better. Number 1, pine nuts. Pine nuts might appear to be a harmless, nutritious snack, but in reality, they carry several hidden risks, particularly for seniors. One of the most concerning issues with pine nuts is how they can interact with medications. Many older adults rely on prescriptions to manage chronic health conditions, and the compounds in pine nuts have been shown to interfere with over 60% of commonly used medications. This interaction can either weaken the effectiveness of the medication or amplify side effects, both of which can seriously undermine your ability to stay healthy and manage existing conditions effectively. But there's another unusual risk that's specific to pine nuts, something known as pine nut syndrome. This condition causes a persistent, bitter, metallic taste in the mouth that can last for days or even weeks after eating the nuts. While not dangerous in itself, this lingering taste can cause a noticeable loss of appetite. That's a real concern for seniors, as maintaining a healthy appetite is essential for getting enough nutrients and avoiding unintended weight loss. Appetite loss can contribute to malnutrition, which in turn weakens the immune system, slows healing, and affects overall well-being. Another drawback of pine nuts is their high content of polyunsaturated fats. While these fats are an important part of a balanced diet, they oxidize easily, which can promote inflammation in the body. For seniors who already struggle with inflammatory conditions like arthritis, this can make symptoms worse, contributing to increased joint pain, swelling, and stiffness. If inflammation is already a concern, adding pine nuts to your daily diet could actually intensify discomfort rather than help ease it. So, while pine nuts may seem like a great snack choice, their ability to interfere with medications, reduce appetite, and contribute to inflammation makes them a risky option for seniors. If you're currently managing health conditions or taking regular prescriptions, it's important to ask whether pine nuts belong in your diet at all. It may be wiser to avoid them entirely or consult a healthcare provider before making them a part of your routine. Your health and well-being should always come first, and being informed about even seemingly minor food choices can make a major difference in how you feel every day. So if you're over 65, the nuts you choose to eat or not eat really do matter more than you might think. These choices affect everything from your energy levels and mental clarity to your sleep, digestion, bone strength, and even long-term disease risk. It's easy to assume all nuts are healthy, but there's much more nuance to it, especially as we age. For seniors, the type of nut the amount you consume, and how it's processed can have a significant impact on your overall well-being. Making just a few small adjustments, like replacing peanuts with almonds or cutting back on cashews, can result in noticeable improvements in your mood, energy, and general health. It's all about choosing the right options that work with your body, not against it. So now I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever noticed a change in your health after eating or avoiding certain nuts? Maybe one gave you more energy, or maybe one triggered some digestive issues or discomfort. Drop your experiences in the comments below. Your story might help someone else make better choices too. And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps support the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss future videos packed with valuable health insights. Thanks for watching, stay well, and I'll see you in the next one.